And Prime Minister Modi will also be taking part in a big climate summit in New York. He will be showcasing what India has done to address climate change issues and spell out India's expectations and aspirations from the international community. And throughout those crucial engagements over the next few days, we will be getting you the latest as far as that visit is concerned. When the Prime Minister attends the UN Climate Action Summit on the 23rd of September. And we will also be getting you a special edition of Gravitas live from the Heart of Action. During his tour over the next few days, he will be attending the UN Climate Action Summit on the 23rd of September. The summit is being held before the second mega meeting of the International Solar Alliance to be held in New Delhi. Along with the then President, Francois Hollande, Prime Minister Modi had jointly inaugurated the Solar Summit in Paris on the sidelines of the COP21 UN Climate Conference. The International Solar Alliance is an alliance of more than 122 countries. This initiative by India was first proposed by Modi during his trip to the UK in 2015. Just ahead of the summit, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said that India is a fundamental partner in international efforts on climate action and is making a quote-unquote fantastic effort to grow its renewable energy basket. The Climate Action Summit, which comes right after the global climate strike led by Greta Thunberg, will witness global leaders presenting concrete ideas to cut down on greenhouse emissions by 45% in the next 1 decade and to zero by the year 2050. Prime Minister Modi will be among the first set of speakers at the summit, along with the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, and German Chancellor Angela Merkel.
So India is doing a lot when it comes to solar energy, when it comes to climate change. The International Solar Alliance is an example of this. How is India shaping this global discourse on climate change?
So you have to understand that 1/6 of the world community is India. And whatever we do in India will have an impact globally. Our Prime Minister is committed to a way of life which is in harmony with nature. His view is that for generations, for centuries, Indians have lived in harmony with nature, and therefore we should continue that lifestyle which has sustained us for all our known history. And that's our effort. In terms of climate change, we have committed ourselves to a path which is sustainable and which will have an increasing component of renewable energy. And that's why we have exceeded our commitments under the Paris Accord for more than 4 years ahead of schedule. You will see that we have the ambition, we have the vision to keep pushing on a sustainable, renewable path towards development.
So India is sending a strong message with the solar park which is established on the roof of the United Nations. How will this message echo when the Indian Prime Minister speaks at the Climate Change Summit on Monday, being the initial speakers?
Yes, we are grateful that the United Nations has given Prime Minister Modi pride of place in terms of speakers. His vision about how India intends to take forward a renewable and sustainable path towards development will find echoes, because we are a developing country. We are a country which is committed to a sustainable lifestyle, and the world is looking at us to be a pathfinder and a facilitator in what is increasingly a major concern globally, that unless we act, man-made climate change will overwhelm all of us.
And while Prime Minister Modi is expected to highlight India's commitment towards meeting the targets decided at the Paris conference in 2015, he is also expected to showcase India's challenges while moving towards cleaner energy. India has an installed power generation capacity of 358 gigawatts, of which Around 22%, that's 80 gigawatts, is generated from clean energy products such as solar and wind. With the addition of large hydro projects to the clean energy segment, India is poised to have 225 gigawatts of renewable energy by 2022, out of which 70 gigawatts are expected to be added through solar energy alone. But that push for renewables will come at a steep price, with India needing to invest over $2 trillion till 2030 to meet its climate change actions. The last 4 years were the hottest 4 on record. July this year, in fact, was the hottest month in recorded history. Temperatures are on the rise across the world, even in the Arctic, and the species extinction rate is higher than ever. Life-threatening impacts of climate change can be seen across the world in different sectors. India has made it clear that it is on track with its pre-2020 climate goals and will not reassess its targets before 2023.